Hello and welcome to Boomers and Beyond. This is the Senior Wellness Podcast where we talk about everything that matters after 55. Health, life planning, staying sharp, and living life on your own terms. I'm your host, Antionette Blake, better known as the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, and I'm so glad you're here. So let's dive in. And today we're talking about something I know definitely produces mixed feelings in our community. Technology. Yes, yes, yes. I know some of you just rolled your eyes a little bit because technology can feel like it changes faster than we can keep up with, like literally overnight. And every time you figure out something, something else happens, something else changes, the rules change all over again. I hear you. I've been there. We've all been there. But here's one thing I know. The right technology, the right apps and tools, when used well, can genuinely make our lives easier. It keeps us more connected with the people we love, helps us to stay safe, and even help us live more independently longer. Listen, you don't absolutely need to be a tech person to use any of it. So, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about tech tools and apps that boomers actually love. Not because they are trendy, but because they are genuinely, practically useful. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to find and use each one. Are you ready? Grab a cup of coffee, your tea, or something to drink, or a pen and a pad, whatever it takes. Let's get started. Now, we all know we want to stay connected with the family. And that's what really matters most to us. Staying connected with people we love. FaceTime and Google Meet, video calling, all that has changed everything for families who are spread across distances. Being able to see your grandchild's face, not just hear their voice, is a gift that technology has given us. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, FaceTime is already on your device. If your family uses Android or even mixed devices like in my family, Google Meet is free and works on everything. Ask a family member to walk you through your first call, and after that first time, I guarantee you might never want to go back to phone only calls, even though they've been touting how young people are now going back to using landlines. Very interesting. Now, Facebook, I know. Facebook has a complicated reputation, but for our generation, it still remains one of the most powerful tools for staying connected with family, friends, former colleagues, and of course, our community. There are family groups, neighborhood pages, interest communities, and if used thoughtfully, Facebook is generally very valuable. Just be careful about what personal information you share publicly. Remember that. Be careful with what personal information that you share publicly. Marco Polo. Remember that? This is one that's underrated. Marco Polo is a video messaging app, like video voicemail. You record a short video message and send it to someone, and they watch it, and they can respond in their own time. And guess what? It's perfect for staying connected with grandchildren, your siblings across the country, or anyone whose schedule makes real time calls difficult. It feels personal in a way that a text just can't match. Let's talk about health and wellness tech. Now, these are tools that help us stay on top of our health. And remember, This is not any medical advice, so check with your physician before doing anything that you hear, read, or see online. So, let's talk about the tools that helps us stay on the top of our health. The Apple Watch or a similar smartwatch, because I'm Android. This is one piece of technology that I would definitely recommend for most of us in the 55 plus community because it's a quality smartwatch. Beyond telling the time, these devices can track your heart rate, monitor your sleep, count your steps, detect falls. Yes, my husband's watch has told him many times that he's fallen when he hasn't, but it can. And it can even take EKG readings. The Apple Watch's emergency SOS and fall detection features alone have saved many lives. And we all know that commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up. You don't have to use every feature, but even the basic health tracking is valuable. This is another one that I have found to be very, very useful, and I did not think I would need it, but now I do. Medication management apps. If you take multiple medication, an app like MediSafe can be life-changing. It sends reminders when it's time to take each medication. It tracks your refill schedule, and it can even alert a caregiver if a dose is missed. So managing multiple prescriptions is complicated, and you should not have to rely entirely on your memory because we know we can start walking in a room and forget why we even went into that room. Telehealth. Yeah, this has been around for a minute. This is the ability to see your doctor via video call from the comfort of your own home. And it became really popular during COVID, but it is still very great because it has transformed the health care access, especially for those with mobility limitations or transportation challenges, or even conditions that make frequent in person visits difficult. Now, most major health systems now offer telehealth options. So when you at your doctor's office, ask them whether virtual appointments are available, especially for routine follow-ups and minor concerns. They're sometimes just as effective as an in-person visit. Okay, everyday convenience. These are fun and practical, quality of life tools. These are tools that make everyday life easier. Voice assistants. Yes, yes, yes. I know not everybody likes them, but I'm going to call her name out and she's probably going to say Bing on, but whatever. Amazon Alexa and Google Home. I want to make the case for these voice assistants to every person in this community. Once you get used to simply saying, Alexa, play jazz, or hey Google, what's the weather tomorrow? Or Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. Your hands-free life will never be the same. I use this when it's time to cook meals and I need the timer. I always ask her. And for those with arthritis or other conditions that make typing or phone use difficult, voice assistants are generally accessible tools. They can also control smart home devices, make phone calls, read audiobooks, and answer almost any question you ask. And speaking of books, Audible. For anyone who loves books but struggles with small print, and we all, Audible, Amazon's audiobook service, is a revelation. The selection is vast, the narrators are often excellent, and you can listen while walking, cooking, gardening, or doing anything else. And guess what? Many public libraries also offer free audiobook access through the library's app or Libby app, which is highly recommended. Here's another one. This was a lifesaver for when I was in the sling. Instacart or grocery delivery. I know there are some people in our community like me who love grocery shopping as a social experience because I love the cashiers and the managers at Food Lion. I just love them all. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for times when your body is not cooperating, and like I said, when I fell and broke my shoulder, or when the weather is bad, or you simply have better things to do with your time, grocery delivery is a genuine quality of life upgrade. And most, if not all, major grocery chains now offer this service. And sometimes they often have senior discounts. So make sure you ask. And of course, Zoom. Now, me and Zoom, I love Zoom, but Zoom for community and connection. Beyond the family calls, Zoom has become the infrastructure from everything from book clubs to Bible study to community meetings to online classes and lectures. If there's a group, a class, or community that you've been wanting to join, there's a good chance that it meets on Zoom. And you're doing it from the comfort of your very own home. So that removes every barrier to participation. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about staying safe online. I don't want to be an alarmist, but I want to be serious. I would not feel right doing this tech episode without spending a few minutes on online safety. Because sadly, older adults, are disproportionately targeted by online scammers and fraudsters each and every day. And there are a few critical rules to protect yourself. Never ever, again, never ever give your social security number, Medicare number, or bank account information to anyone who contacts you by phone, email, or text, even if they claim to be from the government or from Medicare or from your bank, because legitimate organizations do not ask for this information by cold contact. You want to always use strong, unique passwords for each of your important accounts and consider a password manager like LastPass or the built-in password manager on your iPhone to help you manage them. And that feeling that you have inside, if something feels wrong, if an offer seems too good to be real, or that call makes you feel like you have to do something urgently, or even a text with a suspicious link, or someone says, "Oh, I haven't talked to you in a while," and there's no name, trust your gut. Hang up the phone, delete the message, call the organization directly using a number from their official website, not the number from the suspicious contact that they gave. All right? Remember, do not give out any information to a cold caller or a text emailer, even if they say it's urgent, you have to pay. No, don't click no links. Don't do it. Now, I know you guys are capable. You are. You're more capable than you give yourself credit for, point blank, period. Here's something I want you to hear. You are smarter than any scammer who tries to take advantage of you. You are more capable than the technology intimidation someone makes you feel. And the tools I talked about today exist to make your life better, richer, and more connected. Technology is not the enemy. Confusion is the enemy. Say it again. Technology is not the enemy. Confusion is the enemy. And today we just handled some of that confusion together. So, your challenge this week, pick one tool I mentioned today and try it, just one. You can download that one app or set up that one video call or ask Alexa one question. Take one step, one small tech step, and notice how it feels. And then I want you to tell me about it. You can come back here, you can leave a message, or you can go to my blog, Dell Blog, or even find me on Facebook to tell me which tool that you're going to be trying first. I want to know. And your answer might be exactly the encouragement someone else in this community needs. So please share this episode with someone in your life who could use a friendly, judgment-free tech conversation. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, because 5 stars and your kind words help this community grow. And I thank you. Okay, so that's a wrap on episode number 76. At the end of a beautiful June. Can you believe it? I'm here at Boomers and Beyond. Antionette Blake, your host, the DE Diva, and I am so proud of everything that we covered this month. We talked about travel, music, and technology. And July, going to come back with some fresh inspiration, with a commitment to helping my 55 plus community live boldly and fully. So stay tuned. And until the next time, be well, be brave, and be brilliant. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye. And that, my friends, is a wrap on today's episode of Boomers and Beyond. And listen, make sure you come back next Saturday at 10 a.m. because we're going to be talking about some more amazing things for our 55 plus community. And if you know someone in your life who needs to hear what we talked about today, a friend, a family member, someone that's been going through it, please share this episode with them. A simple text or Facebook share would also make a big difference in someone's life. And that's what this show is all about. So enjoy. And if Boomers and Beyond is a show you look forward to, and it made you think, made you laugh, or feel a little less alone in this season of life, I would be so grateful if you would take 30 seconds to leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Your word helps new listeners find this show, and every new listener makes the community stronger, and it means the world to me. Thank you. See ya. DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, wishing you and yours a truly blessed day.